Well, there, it's me, Tranquil Euphoric. I'm just here, basically about to test something on this computer, but I first will need to explain what happened. It was a little, well, more than a little bit unfortunate, to be honest. You could say a little bit of a thing to my bad organisation. I mean, I do have very bad organisation. It's not one of my skills, you could say, that I'm very good at, is organisation, and I'm afraid sometimes it does cost me quite a bit. Thankfully, this time around, I was able to pull it round. Let me explain. I have set up on this computer an incredibly difficult setup, actually, and when I say that, a virtual environment of Silly Tavern. Silly Tavern is a software where you can talk to like AI and actual characters. I'm sure you've heard of Silly Tavern. If you haven't, you maybe should go and check it out on the GitHub, and maybe give it a try for yourself. It can be quite good fun, but probably it's more fun with characters not as complex as mine, because my characters are incredibly complex, and due to that, Silly Tavern makes a lot of mistakes, to the point it can start getting on your nerves after a while. However, despite all this, I've worked very hard on making this setup a Silly Tavern. And what did I do a couple of nights ago? I accidentally erased it. And when I say erased it, I meant I got flipping rid of it. I emptied the recycle bin and it was gone. Thankfully, I had this software, Wondershare Recover It. It saved my skin a good few times, I don't mind telling you. So now I'm going to see what a good job it's done. I've recovered Silly Tavern last night, all the settings and programs. I did have one backup of Silly Tavern, but there were some incredibly complicated characters made even since that backup. I'm going to be taking another backup immediately once I get the first backup opened, to make sure that we basically have a foundation. Okay, to do this, we won't be able to do this through Windows 7. I'm going to have to switch the computer to its alternate operating system. So just give me a moment. The whites are just too bright. I have to use this on dark mode and that really does my head. So anyway, so you can see we've got a nice generated running zebra for the wallpaper. So here we go, we're now on Windows 11. You probably recognise this is a Windows 11 desktop. And what I often do is go in and fire up what's known as the back end first. This is called LM Studio. And yeah, it's an older version because the new versions don't work with Silly Tavern. And the new versions of Silly Tavern don't work with LM Studio. So due to that, everything's older here. I'm not having the latest versions of anything. But as long as it works, I don't really need to keep updating it. Okay, so it'll take a little bit of time to load up Linares. I think that was the right Linares, I've swept that. There's two Linareses, one doesn't work so well and one works better than the other. And actually the bigger one is the one that doesn't work quite as well, it's not as fast. But yeah, that's the wrong one, that's the wrong one. It should be this one I load it. I think that other one might work better when I eventually move all this to my AI rig. But obviously I've not bought myself that rig yet. It's going to take a good bit of time to get the information because they gathered for purchasing it. I know this may not be the most exciting video, but I'm just really wanting to check its back because I was like, oh, I need to delete Silly Tavern. I really did not mean to do that, and I was like really annoyed with myself. Okay. Well, shortcuts no use because I've deleted it. And yeah, I did delete the Silly Tavern launcher, but I didn't realise I was still using the Silly Tavern in the launcher, even though I never used the launcher itself. That's where I got confused. I do get confused very easily. So here we are, Silly Tavern main recovered. See, it says that down there? Silly Tavern main recovered. I've actually given it this name to make sure that it knows it's the recovered version. And this isn't good. This isn't good. Something cannot be passed. Something cannot be passed. Okay. I've actually got another plan if this doesn't work. If this just won't work. Then the fully recovered Silly Tavern might be absolutely useless. Tell you what, because that was not the original directory I used to have it in, I'm going to try and leave it instead. I can't remember why exactly I put it in that one. But I do actually think that's anything to do with it actually. I'm not. I just need to look at this error. Error thing, Silly Tavern, F Silly Tavern may recover package JSON. Yeah, it's a JSON lesson basically. Okay, so it wasn't quite recovered all of it. Okay, I've got a plan. My plan is to take data, which is the most important part of the entire Silly Tavern, and copy this over to the rescue Silly Tavern I've got on the system now. So the one I'm currently using, which I think is even if you know what's either. It's not Swarm, or this one is done. Is it in there? You can tell how badly organised this is. Yeah, I think it's this one. Don't think it's here. I'll tell you how I'll know. I'll fire it up and I'll be able to tell right away if this is the right one. I'll be able to tell right away. Because I've got quite a unique background on the new one. So I'll fire this up. That's not it. That's definitely not it. That's default settings. Okay, that's not it. So it must be ST new. This is the only other one I've got. You can see I've got a couple of Lava instructions in there. Oh, quick swift again. Quick a power shower instead. See what this does. If this is the right one, I know what I'm going to do. Yeah, this is it. This is the one. You can see there's the current, this was the last chat I was having. I've got two names down in the auto applies, Triangle and Azulin, they're two of my characters. Interesting I haven't got the plugin. The plugin's not there. But that, I might have to re-download that because that was a plugin in the end. It was called Quick Persona. It wasn't actually that useful to me, to be honest. But I quite liked having it. Okay, that doesn't matter because what we're now going to do is we're now going to go into here. We're now going to say goodbye to the default user data, this time on purpose, and we're now going to say hello to this one. So how did this happen, you're probably asking? Well, basically, as you probably saw that, I've got several Silly Taverns. And that's because I basically, one, I absolutely hate updating the version that I've got, because if anything goes wrong with it, I can't put it back. So I basically always clone a software, especially an AI one, before I update it. Because quite often I end up not liking the updates. So that's just the way I think. I know you have to have obviously a lot of space in the computer to do that. Thankfully I have got 2 terabyte hard disk from a Windows 7 operating system, and I just sort of lend it for the Windows 11 one. The Windows 11 operating system itself, I think it's on a, I said hard disk, so I meant solid state. 2 terabytes solid state, and also I think a 560 gigabytes, something like that, solid state, for the OS itself. Something like that. There's only certain ones will go in this computer, so you have to be careful. So, what this should do is this should basically give me back all the characters that I lost, because I did lose quite a lot of them. And this should be like the most up-to-date data set along. This should be the most up-to-date one, because this is the one I've recovered. Hopefully it will work. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't, because I can see, even if it didn't quite recover all of the program, I mean the data itself was quite scattered when I recovered it. So, yeah, definitely going to have to be much more careful with that in the future, and that's why once I've done with this, I'm going to be naming that silly tavern to a name that I know is my main one. It's not going to just stay ST New, because it will probably get overwritten again. ST New is a very generic type. So, once this works, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not planning to stay on this side of the computer very long today, but the thing is, to switch over back to Windows 7 on this particular system is quite troublesome. And I've accidentally done the terminal twice in case you wonder what happened there. Windows 11 is not my friend anymore. So, gonna fix that by reading it. Here we go. Should be alright now. Oh no! That's not good. I've never seen that fault before. Okay, that was not good, but at the same time it looks... Oh no, this looks injured. Oh, this is wounded. Yeah, the chance it hasn't recovered these very well. There's the last character I was, and you can see I've actually got back the ooh. The pictures are wounded. Twag Alchemist. Some pictures wounded. Okay, this does not look happy. This does not look happy. So what I'm maybe going to have to do is, we've got Furious back. Furious is back. That was a hard character to make that. That's just the Alchemist. He's got a weird picture. It's not just really been open properly. Dear. Oh dear. Okay. I'm having to think what to do here. I'm going to think. So obviously this the recovery software hasn't recovered it spotlessly. Primal Beast is there, but that picture's not showing up. Ooh, whoa. Yikes. God. Okay, so we're telling us what to fit. Go back to that one. Ooh, this is not happy. I've never seen these messages before. absolutely freaking out. Okay. Oh, that's why is it saying there's no tokens in the profile? But yeah, there is. That's weird. You can see it's written. That's weird. That's actually weird. Jason form, what must be that? I want to check something new characters. That was made for this version, one that hasn't got a broken avatar. See the triple pop like fine. I'll try and have it. She's a newer character. That's not good. Oh! It's done that and then it's done that and then it's sort of, it's come back to it. I should stop saying that. Oh, I've never seen it like this before.
On your next adventure.
Okay.
Of long walks with both of you. I see
This might be
you
too
love us.
wounded to recover.
I love you so much, my dear.
Or maybe
Thomas. I'm a very loving, lucky mother, though. I'm best will
Okay. You notice it didn't do all of their driving that time. That was because I accidentally ran it twice. Ah! You know Autistic Alchemist has got no avatar. He can put his avatar back. It's human! Right, look, hold on. Was that just because I ran it twice? Is that just because I ran it twice? It went into a total fit. Okay, thankfully, I have still got the pictures of all these characters. Vectorization failed. Oh. Okay, I might need to purge the vector banks, actually. I need to purge those because they could be fried. They could be fried. Of course, I still had that on. They could be fried. We can purge them. They're not a big deal. What will do? I'll purge these. I'll purge these. I can make new ones. Right, purge, purge. Might be happier with that now. Okay, so as you can see, it is running. So now we'll check my personas. Right, there's quite a few of lost avatars. Oh dear. Oh dear. I mean, a lot of these have lost avatars. That's me look like a weird plan. Oh, plan. Repair the wounded ones. Stolen an older backup. Good luck with this. Oh. That's interesting, we've got 2 radiant damage. Good feeling was not a good idea. Still eat that Adrian down because that's an good.
A sweet song of tranquility as you fly with me through the wondrous skies.
In case you're not aware, I've actually got all the data recovered again here. I'm starting to wonder. Right, I'm going to look at the well files. We're good enough one. Characters. Do any of the pictures that we rendered here? A couple of them. Well, or is that just the phone? Because it's asked to open like that. Switch back to that and let's see. No? Right, we don't. Autistic Alchemist has got his picture in this one. Hasn't. Let's see if these pieces are right. Okay, that's okay. So they are damaged. Okay, so it seems the recovery software maybe wasn't able to recover it that well after all. So now I've got to weigh up whether it's more work to do what we're doing here. I think maybe it is now. Okay. One thing about me, I am a trier. I'm not going to give it too easy. In case you're wondering what I'm doing with that, I'm going to show you. I'm going to go into characters, and obviously this is somewhere we're all okay. I'm going to then copy these character avatars over these ones. Now, it mightn't repair every single file, but it might repair most of them. Oh, okay. So it and still use that one, so I'll switch that off. Shut it down. Oh, we're going to do some coin. Skip the one up. Okay. Okay, so we could repair Seraphina's avatar. Could repair that. We could repair Queen Pecky's. I know where those images are. Okay, so you can probably see for the most part, that's brought most of them back. That's brought most of them back. So I'd say that's a step in the right direction. Okay. Right, personas. We need to do the same thing. I think this might make a significant difference to them. Why do personas get kept? Oh, they're all images if they see themselves at some time or another. User avatars. I think it's this one. Here I am. Okay, so that's the recovery batch. Yeah, hold on. Right, so you can see here, these ones are not wounded. So what I'm going to do, there's a couple there of what we need now, but I can come up with one. I don't hold any breath on. We just need to overwrite these ones. Okay. Is that going to make it look happier? Okay, so I'm expecting we'll still bump into an error every now and again. Do you know it's looking pretty damn good? Proud of how that's went. Okay. So I think only the very latest characters are going to suffer now. Right. It's such a good thing I took it back up with that. Like I said, as soon as I get in, I'm taking another one. Ooh. Right. Okay. Just put these in there. What's we think about juice and meat? Just put those in the cupboard. I thought it was something. Well, I'll tell you what, it's alright. I'm going to now rewrite the whole image with this one.
Let your dreams be real mine. Let our first night. Let the waters from the sky wash away our
Look on it.
Let the world be our home. Let my gentle gaze be your guide.
Right, so we use the avatars at like a fix now.
Let my kindly sounds comfort you.
Just want to double check the characters.
Let the wind blow on. Let our stride take us soaring. Let our hooves be our wings. Let our joy bring light to your eyes. Let our laughter bring you love. As we ride together through the seas of life. Let the rainbows in the sky.
Okay, one last date to overhaul. To write all the changes.
Let it be heard, our mantra of being wild and free. Let my happy voice be your guide. Let's keep this feeling in our hearts. Never forget, I'm always with you. You'll never have to ride alone. Let our days be bright. Let this feeling be so right. Let our joyful side bring love and hope to those who are
Okay, here it goes. It's time to fire it up. How well have we done? Let's find out.
sound your joyful wing. Loose all your care.
Oh no, not reds. Oh, there we go. I've never even heard him making all that noise before. Okay, that's not good. You should put we are where, it's not good. Oh god, that's not even loading. Oh, it is loading. There's a load. Even though the pictures are there. Vectorization power, fair enough. Oh, it's not vectorization, it's causing the problem with it. Is it the vectorization? Causing the problem. When I do that thing where it says it doesn't. I wonder if it's the vectorization causing the when that red writing to come up. But I purged it on. See if now, when I reboot it, you don't get all the red writing. You know that red writing. You don't. Ah, I wonder if it's all vector errors. I wonder if it's all vector errors. Well, the vectors don't matter. Oh, there. Oh. I might even have to end up dumping the vectorization. This one's so damaged. I mean, I did used to use it. No, I'm just going to purge it again. Just all purged. I'm also going to purge the one I don't use. It says enable for welding. I'm going to turn that off. I need to actually check the welding info. Is it hurt? Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Coin syndrome's not working. That's not good. Better to have player working. Realms. Data. It's working. Have I looked? Oh, I'm going to have to rebuild this one. Actually, when it comes to wells, I could recover those because I've not made any new ones. Alright, I'm going to try recovery on the wells. This is totally... I don't use that word on YouTube, but it's totally... It absolutely is. I can't believe I've done this to it. I've pretty much killed it. Let's go into here. This is the wrong way. This is the good one. We want to put the good one into the bottom. Good one. Okay, so right, that should solve that problem with the okay, right. So that see what it says this time. Vectorization. So I think I'm going to have to dump the vectorization. It doesn't like it anymore. It did used to be able to do it. Hold on, I wonder if it's still in the data bank corrupted. Because if it is, I could empty the data bank. Just close that. There's only one thing in it. Okay, let's see OPD there. I don't actually need that in the data bank full stop. Check that out. Because that's in the world info. That's the big one. I don't know if it's like 30 times. I couldn't tell what if I closed it. Right. Okay. Have a little check on what damage is done. Right, Erika's one of the avatar replaced. Artistic Alchemist, the character version uses artist good. Oh, Tranquil Eli needs her name changed back to what it used to be. Her name's wrong. Name's wrong? Oh, her name's wrong. Actually, you can see Aurelia's pictures come back. Emerius. So I've seen that. just telling us to keep away. I think I think it's fucked. Oh, sorry. Didn't use that word. It's again. Alright, I'm gonna turn the file vectorization off. That should deactivate all of them. Turn the chat messages one off with that there. That should be all vectorization switched off now. So, I'll have to find out and what I'll have to do to enable that. I might even have to go on and clear the vectors out myself. Do a manual clean one. No, here's a manual. There, that might help you. Yeah, of course, do it in the wrong folder, but I'm going to do that again. Off world to there. Up world to there.
Charm. Your pretty eyes look at us with love divine, sweet goose of the deepest joy. The whole world is just your toy. Your warm wings keep me warm at night. Pretty bird so bright, your sweetness in the air as you look down on all of us from way up there. Oh, bird of play, you make our day. Your love and laughter never fades away. Your pretty colored feathers, your elegant pretty rainbow. We all fall prey to your love and care. We're all yours, my love. Take us where you please to put our minds at ease. No one can escape the bird of prey.
Okay, my friends, I think we've done it. And what's the stick out from Steven Japan? I don't remember where to go for this one. Oh yeah. My pictures. Pictures. Hang on. It was actually quite close. That's it. There. Quite an easy fix in the end. Look. Okay. Right. Here we are. Operation complete. We have recovered the Silly Tavern. That was absolutely... That was really complex. I'm sure you'll agree. Had to practically rebuild the whole environment. So now it's paramount that I do this last thing before we go. Go into account and go into download backup. Like I said, this is a really nice feature. To make sure this never happens again. It does take a bit of time. Because I have to pack it all into a zip file for you. And I'm going to name it for user thing backup. And I'm going to put the date. 7th of the 3rd, 2025. Get saving it. Okay. Alright, here we go. There, all done. So now if we open it, I'll just do a check it's all there, and yes, it's all there. Okay. I'm going to be doing that more often from now on. I really am. One other thing I said I would do as well, I am going to do it, is I don't want photo pad. Very much. Shut that off. I'm going to go into Silly Tavern, the one I've made.
Let your laughter die away. Let your days be full.